Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Disco Elysium for the PS4. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute to my Patreon. Links in the description at the bottom. Alright, yeah, last time the game kind of crashed on me. Sorry about that. But yeah, we saw what happened last time when I failed to go and get the corpse down. But luckily I had a previous save, so I've made myself a little bit better for this. Alright, let's see. How do we get him down? Let's see. Step back and have another look.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver?
This is oh my, there's some...
Extremely. Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping. No, you're right. The harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. A new system. That ladder...
Could be. The shape of the...
Let's see here. It's going to take a step back.
This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration?
Let's see. Stop and relax my eyes. Yep, the preliminary examination's done. Let's get him down from there.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Let's see. We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it seems
There
dangerous.
has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Let's see. Can't someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
You have a point there.
Sadly, yes. The whole RCM is out there right now, doing the exact same thing we are. Are we in a rush to help them? Not with this on our hands. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Seems like a lot of hassle.
We are not getting him down already. Not getting him down is a task that's already accomplished. Sadly, it's not our job to keep him up there, but to get him down.
Maybe we could shoot him down.
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Let's see. There. The buckle holds the belt together.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Cuno with some shit.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss Cuno.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. That's a Kiel A90. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
He's gonna fucking miss.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
Fucking idiot! Mookaba asshole!
Cuno could have hit it easy, but then Cuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
It's okay, man.
Cuno studied.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Can I have the gun? I should try.
As bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
This is the sorriest.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana pointer. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth. Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
The slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sink up, dancing hypnotically.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Alright, let's give this a whirl. Boom!
The buckle explodes into tiny pieces, coming loose with a whir.
With your hand numb from the recoil, you look at the body slumped down. For a moment, the man appears to kneel in front of you.
Looking straight at you, helpless, trapped within itself.
Who killed you? Communism.
It takes a millisecond for the association to flash within your cortex. You have no idea where it's coming from, only that it's right.
Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench. Who's laughing now, you little shit?
Fuck you, Kurpale!
You've been actually, how do I do that?
By being a damn good shot. Ace is high.
The Ace is High, a custom invented by the aerostatic brigades during the revolution, is used to celebrate success in Revachol, especially in sports. The gesture is spread across the world, despite the defeat of the revolutionaries themselves.
High five. Yeah, hang on.
The
Yeah.
lieutenant takes a little hop to perform the customary salutation. Your palm hurts from the slap. It's precise and down to the point.
I knew these guys were
What now?
We will perform a field autopsy and determine the cause of death. But before... Excuse me. It looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilations here. Just a little breather before we do the autopsy.
Wait, field autopsy?
Yes. The 4 phases of a murder scene. 1. Investigation of the scene. I'm satisfied with that part. The trash container, the prints, we've been thorough enough. 2. Initial examination of the victim. We were pretty good in our efforts, and the autopsy will provide another chance. 3. Field autopsy. This will not be pleasant or easy, and it will have to be performed on the scene.
The fuck are they on about?
Cops are gonna cut his shit up next.
4 and final, transport of the coroner's case to the district morgue. I'll do that. God, this stinks.
Don't we have someone else for the autopsy? Like a doctor?
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain. From crime scene to autopsy to cleanup, we do it all.
Honorary rank.
An honor and a burden attached to your rank. Mine is Lieutenant Detective, unfortunately. I can't tell you how tired I am of this corpse.
I don't think I'm a detective.
With shooting like that? Of course you are. Your station would not have assigned you to this case otherwise.
Alright, here you go.
I would suggest we interview Everhart and Joyce, the leader of the Union and the Wild Pines rep. But we've already done that, so it's up to you, Detective. Take us where we need to be.
He trusts you have plenty of things in the task chain lined up.
Alright, that was... Woo, that was something. Alright, yeah, perform a field autopsy. And yeah, now that, alright, let's see. Now that I got the corpse down, it's time to do a little bit of, grave robbing. First things first, let's see. Ace is high. Let's see. Let's see. Ace is high. Let's see. Derealization. And Ace is high. Empathy towards Kim. The Cerulean Civil War was not the first war to see the use of aerostatic aircraft on both sides, but it was the longest. For 8 years, folded multi-razor aircrafts crisscrossed the air above Revachol, Ozon, Fassilamir, and the Arcade Islands. They made sweeps over sandy beaches and shot each other out of the blue sky, then sank as wrecks to the bottom of the sea. The Aces High was a custom of the revolutionary side, performed by squadron mates after landing. Lieutenant Kitaragi likes it. Why is that? Aces High. Alright, now let me just save before anything else happens. Alright, time to pay the tab for the night. Oh, hello. The tomatoes are so thinly sliced you can see through them.
Can I help you?
How about my bill for tonight?
20 real.
Yep, 20 real for
Good.
the night.
You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
How could anyone forget, asshole?
Thank you. Alright, let's have a little chat with Kim, and then go and get the last two pieces of the armor. Yeah. Apparently, we need to go and get all the pieces of that armor that the guard had for a trophy. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. Alright, good night. Alright, now while Kim's asleep, and no one else is looking, alright, just a little scurry here and there. Let's see. Tell me something, dead man. Shoot, loony Ronnie. Which was it that killed you then? Love or communism? Huh? You said love killed you, but when you fell down, you said it was communism. You're misquoting me, Rooney. I said communism killed me. Love did me in. Let's see here.
A child born with Moller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously. It is the dead of night. Now is not the time for sitting, but for sleeping. It is time to find the bed.
How can I get that armor without... Let's see.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. The mute machine is unable to confirm or deny your theory. The metal feels cold and wet under you. A thick layer of under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. You know this to be the star of the church looks old around the large wooden building. This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost. The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort, its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it. It's the ledger you found in the trash, a cabbage of papers hanging from it. Without resistance or sound, the two-paneled, your hand shakes. You're flushed with adrenaline. Thin, see-through copy of paper, mostly neon yellow. A dozen pages of color of the irises, predation marks, condition of... The rest of the stinking, thin, see-through. The rest of the stinking, it's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to... Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it. Something rattles. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not. With your hands, you four-sized pages, without resistance or sound, The two panels moved against each other. The words just crossed your mind somehow.
Who are they for?
Who do you think? It's slightly. Your hand shakes. The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellular. The dented yellow mailbox greets. The box seems happy. An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. Silence. No one answers the doorbell. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. This button looks new, but
most people sell for bed after. Alright, by 2 o'clock everyone's asleep. Alright. Well, I got some time to kill. Alright, so yeah, wait till Kumo and Kuneta are probably gone. And that's probably when I could go get the armor. Let me see here.
an intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky, but something's not right.
Who are you?
Gone.
What's the meaning of this
For you
tattoo?
to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone who knows about history could tell you. The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friso. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why antlers?
Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism. They represent a society in accord with the natural world and at the same time above it.
Why Friso?
Because Friso was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see. To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections: international developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Let's see, read the note.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal a la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turned to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going a la fumée, unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel. La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
All right, international development.
This section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border, something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in Yugograd. Face it, you really aren't interested in foreign affairs. You're not even sure where most of these countries are. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
What is Kunst und Kultur?
It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture. As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective.
Read the profile, see
This
ya.
so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer.
What is this tip-top tournée?
The actual article is surprisingly light on details, but after skimming a page or two, you gather that it has something to do with motor carriage racing.
If you don't follow it, you only ever hear about the ludicrous sponsorships and obscene death toll. So basically, it's this world's version of NASCAR. Sounds... Alright, let's see what these communists have to say about
You
tip-top.
think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers. Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tournée.
Wait, what's wrong with
Where
tip-top?
to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships. And then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes.
Hang on, who wrote this stuff?
Oddly enough, this article has two bylines. Nastep Encolada Bernal and Exilus Buka.
What's so bad about
Under
sponsorships?
capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising opportunity. Thus, the so-called tournée becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your discount laundry detergent racing against a pack of Astra cigarettes, or even a fritter.
Right, but then you get to see them
And
crash.
that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for.
Nah, I'm pretty sure I just like it for the race. No. Ah, you're right. I really am just in it for the violence.
You see, one cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tournée is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment under capitalism. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Let's see what they mean by local concern.
Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Cape Side apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Let's see. Would it be better for everyone if labor and capital could reach some sort of reasonable accommodation?
According to these editorials, there can be no accommodation with the forces of international capital or their mucilaginous allies in the coalition.
Hold on, what's this about a coalition?
Judging from the context, it's something very large and fundamental. You should probably know about it already, honestly. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you. Unsurprised, you skim. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Cape Side apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent. According to these judging, you flip back to the front of... Ooh.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those.
Guard, I saw a sign that said I could go into the kitchen. Why?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
But there may be something pertinent to the investigation in the
He
kitchen.
wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Got it, thank you.
Yes, and the phone company is not stra- Who told you that? Fine, yeah, it looked like someone had made... If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know. Yes? You're already set for the night.
Don't know how else to kill the time. Yeah, I think I might have screwed it up. I think I'm supposed to go to get the armor pieces while the corpse is still left dangling.
The door is closed. This door can open. Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it. The murmur in your ears recedes slowly. Your breathing normalizes. That's one lucky door. The window stands broken. You see some lights shimmering outside, but you see some light. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned. The trash container stands in the spring snow. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. There's nothing more, not much to see. You see, milk, a box falls into pieces. The container sounds a muffled gong.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Alright, listen, child. That corpse made me puke twice. I was wondering why you don't.
Stay away from me, pig. You don't want to see what happens when you corner me.
Fuck does Cuno care?
Cuno, found your shack.
You found Cuno's secret door to Cuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
Let's see. Before we go on with that, let's talk about how you said there was some roofing material, some gimp behind. That was a lie.
That's the past. You and Cuno, and now let's talk about how you opened the secret door fucking at Cuno's kingdom.
I pushed the panels aside,
And then
Cuno.
what? You fucking there. You fucking Cuno's kingdom.
He's trying to fuck at you again, Cuno.
What was with the pig head?
How's that? Cuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Cuno demo tape.
Were you trying to send me a message of some sort?
Yeah. Watch your ass in Cuno's town, or Cuno's gonna fuck your head off.
I found a plate covered with powder residue. Know anything about
That's
it?
where Cuno gets his daily hit of electric. Cuno Shazam. Cuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
What's with the two of Magnus Solum?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
You could use some.
It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Cuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Cuno. He's gonna use it against you, Cuno.
Come on, it's just magnesium. Don't mystify it.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
I've heard enough of this.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Cuno about his kingdom.
Let's talk about your shack again.
What do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Cuno about his kingdom.
Alright. Let's roll here.
It's not Cuno. It's Cuno S.
That's interesting. How?
Cuno S is by far the worst of the two. Cuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Cuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Cuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. Also, Cuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses and says murder was the case that they gave her. All in all, Cuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with them alone.
Act on it and try and separate them. Cuno! Psst.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about.
If Cuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Cuno look bad in this.
Let's see. What's up with her? She's terrifying. Crazy scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him. Cuno, I'm fucking warning you.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Cuno not tell ya? Cuno told ya. Cuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Cuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
Let's see. Is she a sister?
Fuck no, she's not me sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Cuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
Why was she dripping wet?
Cuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Cuno went out.
You said she got in.
I
How?
don't know. Someone left the door open. Cuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Cuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Cuno. Shit's all on Cuno.
What do you mean she's... what's that language she uses?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people, or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Sounds boreal, like something from the tundra and tiger-covered Cutler, Isola. Far, far away from here, as far as possible.
Do they have red-haired people there?
You mean evil little red-haired people like her? Yes, they do. The Suruis have that ginger gene.
Cuno, could she be Cerise?
Surois? Like that man from Helmdall shit? She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
Revelshot does have a small Suruis community. Or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
What do you mean she smoked someone?
Cuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
Really? Isn't she too small to overpower... Wait. What is she... really? Isn't she too small to overpower someone?
Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? Sweet talk him, then knife him. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Okay, how many cops has she killed then?
Forget Cuno said that. Cuno was just shitting. Cuno was just running his mouth. Cuno's stupid like that.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Fear.
You think she has something to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Cuno wasn't around, and C was with Cuno.
Where were you?
Look, Cuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
You said she's insane.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Snuff radio shit. Cuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
You serious about this killing business?
Killing is serious shit. Cuno's always serious about the 488.
488. The criminal code doesn't go higher than 190.
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I knew you pigs were too naive for this shit. Good thing Cuno's got her under control. Cuno keeps her calm.
The creature peers at you. Fear.
How you dealing with all this?
How's Cuno dealing? Cuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Cuno's got this shit under control.
You need backup. I'm here for you.
Listen. C is Cuno's go-to. Cuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Cuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
Understood, Cuno.
All right. Now we can do business.
Business?
Yeah? What do you want? Cuno can hook you up with...
Oh, don't hook him up with shit, Cuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Cuno. Cuno made him respect the Cuno. You respect the Cuno, you get all kinds of shit. Cuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Cuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Cuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. That's right. Cuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded.
What was this about you running an errand in legal narcotics, Cuno?
Cuno gets it from his dad. Cuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Cuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Cuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Cuno's door. Streets going mad. Cuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay.
Dirty popo man is you. In there is Cuno's violent dad on steroids. Cuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Who's your dad, Cuno?
Cuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
How much material are we talking about?
Like half.
Half of what?
Baggy, but like in this vial.
That's half a gram, sir.
Half a gram?
Yeah, half a G. Want it or not?
That's not very much material at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
I made up my mind, Cuno, and this is what's gonna happen.
Okay, Cuno's listening.
Let's see. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Cuno. I'm gonna confiscate that crap. Let's see. I'm going in there, but not for speed. I'm going after the most violent man in Revachol.
Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Cuno. Cuno's almost out. You wouldn't like the Cuno when he's out. Just get in the apartment building. Cuno knows you already fucked your way in. Cuno knows everything. Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Cuno style. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckheads. That's it. Next time Cuno sees you, you better have his shit.
Alright.
Cuno doesn't fucking care.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched. The magnesium levels in your blood are dangerously low. It's about the low magnesium levels and not the high alcohol levels.
So there's a lack of magnesium in me.
Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
So I need to bag it up?
You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
You're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form?
Yes. If you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to ascend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system. Just remember, it's not the alcohol. Buy more of that too. Alcohol is not the problem.
Alcohol is the problem.
And it's certainly not the dextroamphetamine, nor smoking for 40 years. It's the lack of magnesium and excess of coffee. You should stop drinking coffee. It wreaks havoc on your gastrointestinal system.
Let's see, magnesium-based life form. Let's see. It's generally understood that human beings are carbon-based organisms, fusing little carbon tubes together to form complex, mushy structures capable of thought, love, and locomotion. It's also known that these structures sometimes like to take the edge off by consuming ethanol, amphetamine, etc. In such cases, it is important to supplement your body with magnesium. Tired, maggot. Down, mag time. Liver damage, maximum mag. Some people say magnesium doesn't really do anything, you just need to quit. What do we tell them? Great, I think I might have stumbled into something bad there. Yeah, no. Once I get inside Kuno's stats building, I'm busting him, and I'm also I'm getting rid, destroying all the speed. All right, I think I figured out how to get the yeah, the armor. Right, that's it. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to go back and engineer every. Good thing I got some extra saves. Might as well get this next weird dream sequence out of the way. Actually, never mind. What? Yeah, I wouldn't exactly. Yeah, Kim wouldn't exactly like that. I could just do that for like another time. And besides, that'd be tampering with the body. Not exactly good for evidence and whatnot.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it. The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
And wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Alright, Harry, up and at 'em.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face.
Alright, so I think I probably have at least enough chance to go and create a separate save file. So I'll probably do just that and create a save file where I go and get the armor for another stream. Or no, yeah, my own time, yeah. All right. All right. That's it. Alright, so yeah, next time we'll officially get started on all the stuff we could do on Wednesday. Including checking out the cryptozoologist, and we'll deal with all the stuff that Kumo's gotten on our plate. So, till next time folks, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye-bye!